overhead, like that tree would be overhead. I have begun building my battery box, and an important feature would be the top of it needs to be easily openable, so I can wish I could pull these out. Duh, shit, I need my drill. There we go. Oh, shit, I need a battery. There we go. Oh, it's stuck in my belt. I want to be able to look at this battery box and know the status of the truck. So say if I'm just running on the battery box, I want to know what I got in reserve. And I'll be able to tell if I'm disconnected from the main truck, because I can just, if I have it on this side of the switch, it'll run to 0 volts when I have it disconnected. Or I could make it where it measures independently. I'm not sure. Maybe I should put a third one in for independent measuring. Well, son of a bitch, you see I got 34 volts there, and that's the minimum I can make this work. I guess that 36 volt scooter was just barely enough to use it. If I crank it down to, hell, we'll make it 15 volts, which is more than my alternator. So now we're at high running alternator power, nothing. If I manually close, it'll stay shut, but it doesn't have enough. Damn it. There goes that idea. I guess I need to find a different contactor or a big relay. I'm a sucker for big contactors. It's actually similar to how a point system works. It's using I just need to throw a capacitor in here and I could probably make a pretty big spark. The capacitor is actually adding current to this and is damaging the terminals. Science is fun. This one's a little less than I would like. It's rated for 10 amps at 28 volts DC. But it's better than me running through a switch that's rated for less than an amp. This would be a pretty cool switch to have on the dashboard of a lawn tractor. So it'd be like this. Making my warning light for running the high current relay, which has a contactor that will drain extra power. So this just goes off of the batteries inside the box. This is basically 2 positive wires, and this is 2 positive wires that are currently unlinked. So this would go to the batteries in the box, and then this would go to the charging system on the truck through the wire I ran. And so this is my high current. This is 10 amps per line. They're 2 together, that's 20, and there's going to be another switch, so that'd be a total of 30 amps. You flip the switch, the main relay turns on, then you got this letting you know everything else going on. Alright, this thing's about wired up. I just got to do my main post. But we look here. Got my volts here, my volts on the inside. And you can see they bridge because when this is in 10 amp mode. When this switch is engaged, and then this makes it 30 amp. And you can see they're now tied. It's about time to assemble. The box is, yeah, it's basically complete as soon as I put the top on. Alright, so this is the final version of the battery box. It's going to be sitting right there at the corner And the bed, if I need to jump a vehicle, I got these 2 posts here. And you know, this is like the main, everything ties up to here. And if I'm gonna jump, I got the switch here, which so the right now this box is completely isolated from the truck, and we can turn on over here. I can turn my meters on, and you can see there's the truck battery, and then there's the box battery voltage. And I'm gonna have a switch that goes from here to here that I can reach from the back window, so I can connect it and disconnect it while in the driver's seat or inside the cap. And over here we have so that switch is 10 amps. So if I'm gonna jump a vehicle, that's kind of risky. Well, I got a contactor in here which I think is 20 amp, which would give me a total of 30 amp, but that has a coil that it has to run, and I did the math and it would kill that battery in about 13 days. So I have it separated, and I created a blinker, and there's even a little speaker in here that makes a tap at the light bulb to warn me. So whenever I'm running high current mode, I have this warning. And you can see the voltages are slightly closer now. In fact, let's put a load on it. So there's my homemade fan. That loaded down because these batteries were kind of low. 11.7. Let's start the truck. Now there's a substantial difference. And look, you can see the voltage is getting closer. And see, I wouldn't be able to hear the click with the light going. So I don't accidentally leave it on and kill my battery. Just using the bayonet to make breakfast out of the back of my truck. Isn't that a lovely sound? Ah, sound of a blade scraping against metal. Sound of dulling. Ooh, hot. I wanted to put another 2 eggs in here, but I just reached under the hen currently laying, and there's a... So, that hen's trying to get behind that side, where there's another hen laying eggs. I had to actually reach under that hen to grab the 2 eggs I have. I thought there was more eggs under there, but I recently felt and there was nothing. I wanted to use 4 eggs. When are you guys going to start making eggs? She's pissed. There is no efficienter way to open a box than that. Well, the rain's starting to let up, but it looks like more is to come. Well, these have surprisingly different flames. That flame's more stable and is pointed like a candle flame, and this one's all flat. It's kind of strange. I've never seen a flame like this. Time to put her in first gear. Do some morning mowing. Then after mowing, you realize it's hell to get out of Dodge time. So you get the fuck out of Dodge. Damn, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of the big fucking van. I don't got no plan, cause the fucker won't do a damn thing. Oh, I can't start it.
Hey, does any of your,
It's idling! It's idling! We did it!
I'm afraid to plug this in.
If I give a little bit of gas, it smooths out.
That sounds like... Oh shit, where the fuck did back the vehicle go?
Whoa, holy shit! The weather's a little crazy out there. Damn it! This thing allows me not to die in this oven while I set this stuff up. Time for the real test. Yes, it works. Making sure, Ha! So that does make a big difference with the contactor. Much more power is brought between with the contactor. So the low power connect is active, contactor time. Yep, makes a big difference. But this one doesn't consume power to run, so it can be on all the time. Alright, we're set up for high current draw. Got our jumper leads connected on the big terminals.